There are a couple of good things that happened at Nambole on Sunday, and one of those is those MTN Momo discounts. Man, if you use the MTN Momo app, there are a couple of crazy discounts. You purchase from the vendors in the fan park, you get some discounts. That was very good from the partner, in a way, giving back to the fans, but then also adding a different way of sponsoring the tournament.
Actually, the first good thing about the MTN Momo partnership is there was no cash allowed at the gate. So for you, if you didn't have a ticket, you'd have to procure it there, and you have to use the MTN Momo app. That is when you're just outside getting in, if you haven't bought your tickets. So you guys buy your tickets early, because the early bird promotion is still on. You get at 20K for now, and the flash sales are going to happen during the week. Good things again from MTN Momo. But then already, if you just buy any drink using the app, you are getting 35% discount. If you're now getting any other drink, if you're using the Momo Pay app. And then at some point during the day, it was 5 beers for 10K. Of the MTN Momo app. Yeah, I went to the stands at one point, and then that's when so
the Kenyans.
So I want the first semi-final, the second half from the stands, and I regretted why I had to do the last game in the commentary booth. Yeah, so all these amazing things are happening for MTN Momo.
Let's talk about Uganda's second half. Not many amazing things happening for us. We tried to put up a comeback. Couple of signs of life, maybe we're trying to fight, but still we see the same challenges that Uganda has been going through, the same struggles that we have been having. Look for our best performer to show up in Philip Okorachi. He scored a double, I believe.
Yeah,
he scored a double, he scored a brace, but for how long will he have to carry Uganda on his back?
For as long as it takes. Right now, it's Philip that we have, and he just has to keep going. What you wouldn't want to stop him now. We just have to ensure that he gets more support coming through from the different people. And Philip is an amazing player, and he's always the willing recipient, always the willing runner, always willing to burst through the tackle, and there he had presence of mind to hold it within, take the tackle, and just in case it was held, he still had the free arm to give the offload, but the tackler slipped. So Philip is just doing Philip things. What we need to do is now be able to get him on the front foot, so that he doesn't have to do it all on his own.
Any players you think can stand up for Uganda, in addition to Philip Okorachi, who's always delivering for the team? In some moments, it's out of nothing and is able to put points on the board. Which other players can follow that lead? Maybe doesn't have to be the captain, but there's players who can lead this country.
I believe in Casito and also Julius Opio, though he has not yet stepped up to the stage, but once it ticks, we have an element of the gentleman using his height to the fullest. Would probably watch some of those tries whereby, extend and touch down the ball just next to the line. Yeah.
Alan Musoke, and this was a yellow card to the captain Ashaba, but then there was another one in the first half. We had two opportunities, and we've talked about the discipline of the other teams and how it has come to hurt them. For Morocco against Uganda, there are times when we played with a man advantage and we didn't make it count.
Yeah, I think for me those are very, very worrying times, because if you do have that kind of advantage and you're taking advantage of it, it's sad, because none of the players have to just come quickly together and then just realize, and then all realize. It comes through also. I've been telling people that it's a new team, it's a new coaching structure, it's a new plays that are happening. So a few of them are still taking time to gel and bed.
Is this the place to try and experiment? It's the Rugby Africa Cup. That's a ticket to the World Cup.
Well, but that's when the help came. So because as I've been interacting with a couple of the management team, it's a whole new system of play, because every coach, and Coach Knowles came and hasn't changed everything totally, but has introduced something new and something different. Now, like at that point, as the try is coming through, initially I was thinking Aaron Ofoiro chose the wrong way to go, because there's more space on the outside and your scrum is backpedaling. But again, Philip Okorach came and rescued the Blushes. It's a whole new system of play, so I'll give the players a benefit of doubt. They've been at this stage through that, and we cannot expect anything worse. I believe in every tournament you have one bad game. I believe that is our bad game, and we should then be stepping it up from there.
Uganda attempted a comeback from down. The score at a certain point was 19-5. After that, Philip Okorach try. But then we look like we are now getting the work in. We look like we are now beginning to build our blocks to put up a potential comeback. And I remember asking you if this was the game that is going to go into extra time because of how it was going. But Lydia, how did Morocco manage to squeeze us again and ensure that the comeback stops as it had just begun?
Morocco improved their game from Zimbabwe. Coming into this game, Morocco looked like the team for the Cranes to beat. However, they switched up their play. They had fast passes. They used more of their forwards. They did homework on Uganda in that regard in terms of the forwards. Coming into second half, they still responded now with the first try. Already mentally, they had an edge over the Cranes. And despite their yellow cards, one in first half and the other in second half, they still maintained momentum. They did not let go. Their defense was solid. They were watching. Though, still, both sides had handling errors. I guess it's from the fact that also Moroccans have not played together for a while, and also the Cranes team that's just trying to gel together. They've not had a number of test games building up to this tournament, but they did well. We can't fault the Cranes players. Yeah.